What's good, YouTube? This your boy Lang, man, and I'm back here with another reaction video, Slime. And right now, I'm about to react to a mother's bathtub murders, anatomy of murder. You feel me? And if y'all know me, y'all know with the forensics and with like murder stories and like with the like mysterious like solved cases, like y'all know I love reacting to videos like this. You feel me? Y'all know these are my favorite videos to do outside of the music reactions that I do and the funny video reactions that I do. You feel me? And I know a lot of people know me for the music reactions. You feel me? But I do these too, in case you did not know. You feel me? But if y'all already been over here, then y'all know I do all the reactions, the music, the forensics, the funny. Like I do it all. You feel me? But this one right here, y'all been telling me like this one is an insane story. You feel me? Like a lot of y'all told me that I was gonna be shocked, the stuff that I hear, so I can't wait to really find out what happened. You feel me? Because a lot of y'all told me this. It's crazy. You feel me? And like I said, if y'all new over here, y'all make sure y'all hit that sub button and make sure to check out all my reactions on the channel. You feel me? Like the music, forensics, the funny, like check them out all if you haven't. You feel me? But other than that, man, y'all know we about to chill for the next 15-20 minutes. You feel me? Because y'all know I like to talk. So we about to chill for the next 15-20 minutes. You feel me? So make sure y'all get y'all snack, your favorite snack, drink, smoke, but whatever. Because we about to chill. You feel me? But let's get into this thing. Slime, this, that, a mother's bathtub murders, anatomy of murder, episode 20. Let's get into this thing, Slime. Let's go.
Pregnancy and motherhood are something many women see as a great joy in their lives, one many aspire to achieve. However, one mother's joy was soured as her mind slowly deteriorated, culminating in a terrible tragedy so few thought would ever happen. All this and more as we explore the anatomy of murder. June 20th, 2001, shortly after her husband, Rusty Yates, left for work at around 9 a.m., 37-year-old mother of five, Andrea Yates, drew a bath in her Clear Lake, Texas home. Her mother-in-law, Dora Yates, was scheduled to arrive.
Hey, shout out Texas. You already know. I'm straight out of Houston, aka Screwston. Feel me? Shout out Texas though, but let's get back to the story though, Slide.
Texas home. Her mother-in-law, Dora Yates, was scheduled to arrive at the home around 10 a.m. after Rusty had left. But in that hour, the unthinkable happened. Police arrived to find a disturbing scene. Her five children, 7-year-old Noah, 5-year-old John, 3-year-old Paul, 2-year-old Luke, and 6-month-old daughter Mary, were dead. Each child was laid out on her bed, her infant daughter Mary in her son John's arms, and their bodies were covered by a sheet. The only exception was that of her oldest son Noah, whom she left floating in the bathtub before calling emergency.
Bro, you're a sick human being, bro. Like, real talk. Bro, how could you do that to your own kids, bro? And how could you do that to little kids? You feel me? Like, most people that can't even have kids, they wish to have, like, a family like that. You feel me? And you going off, and you go off to just to kill them. What's wrong with you, bro? Like, you deserve everything coming to you, bro. For real. How can you do that to some kids, bro? It's a shame, bro.
She followed this up with a call to her husband, telling him to come home. Of all people who would commit such a terrible act, Andrea Yates was the last person anyone suspected of harming her children. Born Andrea Kennedy on July 2nd, 1964 in Hallsville, Texas, to a German mother and Irish-American father, Andrea was the youngest of 5 children and raised in a loving home. She was an extremely bright student, a member of the National Honor Society, captain of her high school swim team, and graduated as her class's valedictorian. She attended a pre-nursing program at the University of Houston from 1982 to 1984, before graduating from the University of Texas School of Nursing in 1986 with a Bachelor of Science in Nursing. 3 years later, she met NASA computer engineer Russell Yates, known as Rusty, in her apartment complex. The relationship moved quickly, as they moved in together shortly after meeting and then married in 1993. The couple announced they would seek to have as many babies as nature allowed, giving birth to their first child, Noah, on February 26th the next year. Andrea gave up her career as a nurse to become a full-time mother. Second son, John, followed on December 15th, 1995, and third son, Paul, on September 13th, 1997. Rusty, a devout Christian, followed the teachings of a non-denominational Christian missionary named Michael Warnecki, whom Rusty met while attending Auburn University. After beginning to date Andrea, who was raised as a Catholic, he introduced her to Michael's teachings, which emphasized subservient wives and repenting one's sins in fear of God's wrath. Andrea seemed to embrace the teachings and took them to heart. The family eventually lived a minimalistic lifestyle out of a trailer, moving to Florida for a brief period when Rusty accepted employment there. Upon moving back to Houston in 1997, this transitioned into living in a motorhome. Signs of Andrea's mental health decline began shortly after the birth of their 4th son, Luke, on February 15, 1999. Andrea, who in her late teens and early adulthood suffered from bulimia nervosa and depression, began showing signs of suicidal ideation and depression, culminating in a suicide attempt by overdosing on June 17, 1999. She was hospitalized for this and prescribed antidepressants, but within a day was admitted to another hospital after threatening to slit her throat with a knife. This time she was prescribed a variety.
Yeah, so this woman already had problems, and this is what I don't get, bro. Like, that's like you gotta like, for people like her, bro. Like, I know bro, I've been through a lot, you know what I'm saying? I've never been checked at all for the stuff I've been through, you feel me? But like, people like her, she should have been like, she should have got some help, you feel me? Like, as a child, I feel like she should have got the help that she needed, because obviously the problems that she went through as a child, you feel me, spiraled into her adult life, you feel me? And it made her do what she did, you feel me? But I feel like if she would have got the help that she needed in the first place as a child, when this all started going on, you feel me, she would have probably not have been like this, you feel me? That's just my opinion. Y'all let me know how y'all feel in the comments, but it doesn't change the fact, like, it's not an excuse for what she did. Like, don't get me wrong, like, there's no excuse, you feel me? I'm just saying, if she would have got the help that she needed from a child, this probably would have, like, not have happened, you know what I'm saying? Because it would have probably got fixed in that time, you feel me? That's just me, I don't know.
Medications, including the antipsychotic Haldol, which seemed to improve her condition, along with the fact that the family moved into an actual house. However, the stabilization was limited. as Andrea suffered a nervous breakdown a month later, after attempting suicide twice more, forcing her to be hospitalized each time. She was diagnosed with postpartum psychosis and major depressive disorder with psychotic features on different occasions, though she and her husband both considered her mental illness to be a pregnancy-related issue. She was referred to Dr. Eileen Starbranch, who advised the couple against having more children to prevent further psychosis. The couple disregarded this advice, choosing to conceive again due to their religious beliefs. Andrea, in therapy, spoke of feeling as though she lost her identity by becoming a stay-at-home mother and housewife, and that Rusty's beliefs and high expectations of her and their children, in addition to her own, weighed heavily on her mind. She felt an enormous pressure to raise perfect children and be the perfect mother, something she had convinced herself that she was not, and she felt trapped in her own life. Andrea chose to cease therapy and medical treatment in late 1999, and soon after became pregnant with her fifth child, giving birth to their first daughter, Mary, on November 30th, 2000. Andrea coped well for several months, and then her father, Andrew, fell ill and died on March 12, 2001. This sent her into overdrive. She became extremely depressed and paranoid, unable to eat or sleep, and she stopped nursing her daughter. Assessed and admitted for evaluation in April of 2001, Andrea was unresponsive, refusing food and liquids, pulled out portions of her hair, and began showing signs of delusional thinking and hallucinations, but denied having psychosis or thinking of harming her children. After a brief hospitalization, she was...
You see what I mean? Like, all these problems, they continue just to get worse and worse and worse. And like I said earlier, bro, I feel like if all these problems, like, would have been, like, you know what I'm saying, brought to the table and, like, in the front table, bro, this would not even went this far. You know what I'm saying? Like, she should have got help, the real help she needed, whether she liked it or not. You feel me? Like, she should have had somebody that didn't care about how she felt, bro. Like, you need help. Like, for real. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, like, the people that, if y'all got somebody out there, bro, that really needs help, that really has issues, bro, and y'all, like, have the opportunity to fix it before, like, it ends up like this, you feel me? Bro, be that person to help that person. They may not like you in the beginning for it, but trust me, in the end, you saving their life. You feel me? And another life. You know what I'm saying? Because you never know what people can do in these crazy state of minds. Because trust me, I'm a dude that has PTSD, anxiety, all type of you feel me? Because the stuff that I went through as a child. You know what I'm saying? But I never let it control me or let it, like, make me do something like this. You feel me? So, like, really, you know what I'm saying? Really take stuff to precautions. You know what I'm saying? Because you see, in this situation, nobody really took it serious until it got to a point where it couldn't really be stopped and you can't fix it anymore. You know what I'm saying? But it's still no excuse for what she did. You feel me? I hope she gets the book thrown at her, because, bro, you killed kids, bro. It don't matter. You don't take that out on kids, bro. Feel me?
Back onto a medical regimen and discharged under the care of Dr. Mohammed Saeed, who chose to reinstate her previous medications with adjustments, diagnosing her with postpartum depression. However, it soon became clear Andrea was not improving, remaining lethargic, depressed, and having suicidal thoughts. It was around this time that Andrea began having fears and thoughts that she may harm her children, resulting in a catatonic episode on May 3rd, where she drew a bath in the middle of the day. Suspecting this may have been a suicide attempt, she was hospitalized for a fifth time for a week, then released due to insurance issues. Andrea and Rusty both reportedly told Dr. Saeed of improvement, resulting in the reduction and discontinuation of Haldol in her regimen. In the month leading up to the murders, Andrea experienced delusions of Satan being in her home and tormenting thoughts that she was a terrible mother. She additionally believed that a child protection agency and her former psychiatrist placed cameras in her home and believed she was seeing connections in television shows and movies. Despite experiencing terrifying visions and hearing voices, she disclosed this to no one. Friends and family noted her wandering aimlessly around the house, unable to communicate or show emotion. Often.
Then why nobody not say nothing? See, and this all goes back to my point earlier, bro. A lot of like whoever she was around, they just let her. They just didn't say nothing, like, bro. And then y'all seen this. Y'all should have said something and did something. It probably would have not have got to this level in the first place. That's why I always tell y'all, watch who y'all be around and calling y'all friends, family, whoever, because. And they might not be the person that they claim to be. You feel me? Because I know if a family member would have been going through this and I would have seen it, bro, ain't no way it would have got to that level. Because I would have got them help, whether they liked it or not, like I said earlier. You know what I'm saying? That's why I told you earlier, bro, if y'all see or, like, see someone or have someone that's going through some stuff like this, bro, and you could do something about it, bro, you could help them, bro, help them. Because you never know what they will do, you feel me, if they don't get the help they need.
Holding her daughter as her sons acted out from a lack of attention. Rusty Yates was advised by Dr. Saeed to not leave Andrea alone, as she was unable of caring for herself or her children. However, Rusty was convinced otherwise and wanted to increase her independence. He began leaving her alone for increasing periods of time. His mother, Dora, was often at the home to assist Andrea. However, Dora once regarded Andrea as lazy and seemed to be of little help to her daughter-in-law. On the morning of the murders, Andrea fed her children and waited for her husband to leave to start the water. One by one, she brought each of her children into the bathroom and held them under the bathwater until they were dead. Her oldest son, Noah, attempted to run away from her after witnessing Mary floating in the tub, but she eventually drowned him as well. Andrea was arrested shortly after police arrived. Upon being interviewed by police, she confessed to the murders of her children. She stated she was convinced that she was a terrible mother, unable to raise them correctly, and thus they would not go to heaven upon death. She believed Satan tainted.
That's the mind playing tricks on you, and that's when I was bro. That's what, that's why she should have got the help that she needed in the first place. Bottom line, you feel me? A lot of people was just letting it go over their head. You feel me? Her family, her doctors, everybody. They weren't giving her the true help that she needed, bro. Feel me? That's why I say, bro, like, if y'all see someone, or, you know what I'm saying, and know someone that's going through some stuff like this, bro, for real, try to talk to that person and try to, like, get them the help they need, because, like I told y'all can save somebody's life and save their life. You feel me? Because I guarantee you, she got the help that she needed and people was actually paying attention to her. You feel me? This would have never happened. It's a shame, if you ask me.
Her children, making them sinful and disobedient, that they were not developing appropriately, and that killing them was the only way to lead to righteousness and salvation. She expressed remorse for her actions, but genuinely believed she did the right thing to save her children. The Yates children were laid to rest on June 27, 2001, at Forest Park East Cemetery. Between her arrest and trial, she was kept in isolation and was watched closely for suicidal behavior. Several doctors noted psychotic and delusional behavior that improved upon being administered Haldol and other medications. During her first trial in 2002, the focus was establishing whether Andrea Yates was psychotic, severely mentally ill, and incapable of knowing right and wrong while committing the murders, a legal test known as the McNaughton Rules. The prosecution argued Andrea was not insane at the time of the murders and was capable of distinguishing right from wrong. The defense argued that she was indeed psychotic at the time of the crime. Nonetheless, the jury rejected her insanity defense, and she was found guilty of 2 counts of capital murder. Prosecutors sought the death penalty, but she was sentenced to life in prison.
Nah, to me, she should have got the death penalty, bro. They took it lean on her because she was a woman. Let's keep it real. Because if this was a dude, y'all would have gave him the death penalty. I'm from Texas, bro, so I know y'all. You feel me? I know y'all. Let's be real here. But either way, bro, she got what she deserved. You feel me? Because she had no reason to kill them kids, bro. I don't care what state you were in. None of that. There's no excuse. But also, there's no excuse for the people that seen her going this route in the first place. You feel me? Like, if she would have got the help as a child and the help that she really needed, this wouldn't even went this far. Because she would have got the help that she needed, so she would not have killed her children, bottom line. So, all parties were foul in this one, if you ask me. Nobody gets a pass. Not her doctors. Nobody. All of them were foul, because they didn't do the right thing. Straight up.
3 years later, in January of 2005, the Court of Appeals reversed her conviction when an admission of false testimony by expert witness and psychiatrist Dr. Park Dietz came to light. Dr. Dietz stated during his testimony that Andrea, an avid viewer of the crime television series Law and Order, was possibly influenced by an episode involving a mother who drowned her children and was declared insane when no such episode actually existed at all. Andrea was granted a new trial a year later, entering a plea of not guilty by reason of insanity. She was released on bail the next month on the condition that she admit herself to a mental health treatment facility. 6 months later, on July 26, 2006, after 3 days deliberation, Andrea was found not guilty by reason of insanity, and she was committed to North Texas State Hospital. She is now housed in a low-security mental hospital in Kerrville, Texas.
Are you joking? So she basically got away with murder? Oh my gosh, bro. Texas, bro. Like, y'all my hometown, but bro, like, what? Y'all just basically gave her a slap on the wrist, bro. I don't care what nobody say, bro. You should have spent time in prison, bro. You should have got life in prison. And this is why I tell, and this is only because she's a woman, bro. Because I guarantee you, if this was a dude and he did this, especially in Texas, bro, they not reversing none of that, bro. They gonna be like, bro, you did that, so you doing the time, bro. It's crazy. Psh, so she basically got away with murder, bro. Wow.
Rusty and Andrea divorced in 2004, though Rusty maintains his support of Andrea. He has since remarried and has a son. YouTube is demonetizing my content for being too graphic and doesn't want any brands to have advertisements on my videos. So most of my videos will no longer have ads on them. If you'd like to keep my content...
Dang, YouTube, why you doing the homie like that? You feel me, bro? He's just telling real stories, but I'm gonna end it right there, bro. What y'all think, bro? To me, she should have got way more. She should have got time in prison, bro. That's crazy. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about this in the comments below. You feel me? Y'all know how I feel, bro. To me, she got away with murder, and that ain't right. You know what I'm saying? For real. But anyways, man, I'm gonna get out this thing. I'm gonna get off of here. You feel me? And I'm gonna holler at y'all next time, slime. One. I love y'all. Y'all stay safe.